what areas do you need to improve on?
We need to make shots. I think especially in the second quarter, we had about 5 minutes until like the last 2.5 minutes of the quarter until Abby went on her own little 7-0 run. But I remember looking back at Kelly, I was like, man, we are getting wide open shots. Like, they're just not going in right now. And I think in the second half, it continued. Caitlin Mads missed wide open looks, and I think their kids hit some wide open shot or some open shots that went in, and we missed them. So, and then it kind of snowballed. I thought in the fourth quarter we just didn't box out rebound. Got a little frustrated, and there was a little bit of fight there in the fourth quarter from our young kids. But we need 40 minutes of it, and we need to make some shots.
Just saw Rashonda bounce back from the IU game to Wednesday. What did you see there?
Yeah.
Did you see a step forward for
Yeah,
her?
I thought she pushed. I think sometimes she's trying to be a point guard, sometimes, a playmaking point guard as opposed to a scoring point guard. So just get back to letting her relax a little bit and be that scorer that she naturally is. We need that, right? Kind of allow Janae to be that playmaker. Let Rashonda be a scorer. She got in the gym today. We got some shots up, so hopefully that'll carry over and she can take advantage for us tomorrow.
Is that her future with this program, is to be the scorer?
Yeah, she's not a point guard. Right. Amaya is a point guard. Rashonda has always played off the ball. Maybe some in AAU. In the summer she's played some point, but she's more of a two guard.
Is Amaya still getting a lot of reps?
Yeah.
With you guys?
Yeah. You see my smile? Yeah. Amaya looks good. Yeah.
Sorry, I'll look the other way. Andre Murkowski gets the ball a lot, draws a lot of attention.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking for from your team to do defensively against her?
I think, for about 14 minutes she put up 14 points, and then the next 26 minutes we did a better job on her. Murkowski she became a pretty good passer in the second half, so if we go double her, we got to make sure we take away her vision. The thing about her is, like, she can stretch and shoot it, so you got to find her in the trail. If she sets flare screens, you gotta press up on her quickly. She's a great rebounder. Just moves space, knows where the ball is going to go, so keeping her off the glass is tough. But for us, if we can just go at her, right, like get Caitlin some easy looks on her, allow Caitlin some space to operate inside. Maybe maybe wear her down, maybe get in her foul trouble, whatever it is. But Markowski's a tough matchup. She's a good player, very good player.
Their guards really move off the ball very well, cutting and then getting some of those open threes off of those cuts.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the adjustment there?
Well, they all shoot it well, and then Markowski and then Potts inside, and then if you go down the line to Stewart and Petrie and whoever they bring in off the bench, they've got people who are skilled inside to score it, but then they all shoot it from the perimeter. So it kind of puts you in a pickle. We've just got to be locked in, more attention to detail to close out. We had cut it to 8, and we had a great defensive possession, scrambled around, and they shot a step back off the right dribble that bounced and touched the ceiling and fell in and pushed it to 11 when we were kind of trying to make a run, so it kind of took the air out of us. But a good team, that obviously beat Iowa at home and then had a little bit of a letdown on the road, so you expect them to be fired up tomorrow.
Good sign was Madison Layton getting back to her shooting ways, hitting 5 of 10 from 3. I mean, what's sort of been the message with her, and
just keep shooting it. Just keep shooting it. There's ebbs and flows every season, and some days are good and some days are bad. But she's just got to keep shooting it. Even the 5 she missed were really, really good looks at Northwestern, and she had some of those same looks at Nebraska. So hopefully we can get her those looks, and she feels comfortable here, and they go in for us.
So you shouting out that Mary Ashley Stevenson, that T-shirt that she has, that Fear the Mask T-shirt. Has she just sort of adopted this persona of like making that sort of part of her?
I don't know why I told her to look up who Rip Hamilton is, and maybe she just wears it for the rest of her career. I don't know. I said, go make your money, girl. Like it's the world that we live in these days. But on top of, like, you talk to Mary Ashley, like, she's a tough kid, but like she's actually a pretty good basketball player too. So she's just gonna keep getting better and better.
Just what Caitlin did in the offseason to kind of put her body in a position to play more minutes this year, and What has been the benefit of
It,
that for you guys?
well, it's helped us, you know, tremendously just because when Caitlin can score, right? And she's the anchor of our defense. She talks the most on the defensive end. So when she's in, it bodes well for us on the defensive end. When she's in foul trouble or off the court, then I feel like that's kind of where we have some letdowns. But she, you know, she took it serious, right? Like she works really hard with Chaz in the weight room. I think her diet changed a little bit. You know, you get older, you know, things start to have to change for you to continue to play at a high level. And she's done that. And I wish we could petition the NCAA for another year for her. I love coaching her.
Abby Ellis gets 1,000 points, first transfer in program history to reach that mark. I mean, just in the 2 years of getting to, you know, coach her full time, what's been the sort of takeaway from you about her?
Yeah, I mean, Abby's a fan favorite, right? Like, she just plays really, really hard. Everybody tends to like her. She's got a great energy about her on and off the floor. You know, it's going to be, like I think I said it last week, it's going to be an emotional senior day for me for these four that are going to go through it. So, but like, Abby just does every day. She just comes to work every day. And she's been a joy to coach and, you know, so much fun to be around.
You mentioned before how, you know, you're just looking for this team to just play hard with high intensity. How much of that did you see?
Yeah, we saw it. Yeah, we saw it. I think it started with Janae with the way she pushed tempo. It started on the defensive end. We were really competitive on the defensive end, and numbers don't lie, right, Chaz? I think the catapult thing that we wear on the back of our neck there showed that was our highest intensity game in terms of just output of working really hard. So hopefully we can continue that.
Is there a number that you see?
I don't know what the number is. I just know what my man Chaz tells me. It was the highest it's been, highest Big Ten game all year, right?
Yeah. What's that barometer? Is there a specific science?
You talk to that. That's a Chaz question right there. Chaz, you're up after me. That's a Chaz question. Okay. He communicates it with Kelly, and they will tell me and translate it down to words that I understand. So right. There you go. We worked really hard, and the numbers say that we did. That's what I know. That's
your secret metric.
Yeah, that's what I know.
McKenna's status for tomorrow and the rest of the year, as far as, I mean, do you think you'll get her back?
There's a chance we'll get her back. She will be out tomorrow. You know, I think it's just a matter of making sure everything heals, and the idea is maybe we get her back for a Big Ten, maybe a little bit earlier if we could. We want to make sure she's not in any pain. She was playing through it, and I think you saw it at the Indiana game. It just became a little unbearable. So, I mean, there's no hiding it. She's on a scooter in a boot, so she's not out there practicing for us. Yeah.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yep.